Good afternoon, everyone. You are listening to Illuminati Radio. This year, host, Brother Amik Israel. Now, today is May 18th. And in the news for this week, we got this dumb black-headed rapper. He goes by the name of Shy Glizzy. Right? Shy Glizzy, the one that had that song, what was it called? Lonely. He started out with nothing by his Lonely. Yeah, Lonely. Now, for those of you that don't know, in the music industry, Shy Glizzy is just his, that's his alias name. Alright? His alias name. So whatever Shy Glizzy is being claimed or in trouble for, really, he's in trouble for under his real actual name. That's who's in trouble, is his real actual name. Which we're about to get into that right now. Which his name is Marquise Amante King. And his stage name is Hefe or Shy Glizzy. Marquise, that's his name, Marquise. Yes, young Marquise here. Marquise King. Now this is coming from TMZ Hip Hop. And we're just gonna read off of what's going on in his life so far. This is article headline is Shy Glizzy allegedly pulls gun on girlfriend, arrested on felony charges. Now this is a gun charge, okay? He's arrested on felony charges. I understand that I haven't been hearing a lot about Shy Glizzy lately. So this gun charge right here, believe it or not, behind the scenes, has to do with him coming back onto the scene. This is him pretty much getting his audience back, getting the spotlight back on him. You gotta do some crazy shit for him to have the spotlight back on him. We're gonna read what happens here. This is this article specifically dropped 5/15/2023, about 3 days ago. 3:18 p.m. 3 days ago. That's Pacific Standard Time. Glizzy's girlfriend has filed docs asking for a restraining order against the rapper. Shy Glizzy got arrested over the weekend after cops say he pulled a gun on his girlfriend and threatened to harm her. Now, this is what TMZ has learned. The cops say that he pulled a gun on his girlfriend. This is police report right now that we're speaking of, because the cop said this. That's what TMZ has learned. So at the beginning, it's already sounding like if it was something that was actually like really like an issue, the report would have been straight out the girl's mouth herself. If she felt like she was really threatened and wanted to get her piece out, she would have came out and said it herself. But this is just from the police report itself. This has nothing to do with the girl at all whatsoever. Again, like I said, this is him getting back into the spotlight. So either he has some project that he's working on, or he got an album that's ready to drop soon, or he want to drop. Let's continue on here. Our law enforcement sources tell us, there we go again, law enforcement. So far, we're only hearing from law enforcement. He didn't threaten the law enforcement, so we're going off of the law enforcement's word right now. He don't have a say, the girl don't have a say. This is what law enforcement in their eyes. And of course, nowadays you already know law enforcement, they're not really a reliable source. They're really not. They're gonna twist and change shit into their likings. But we're gonna continue on. Our law enforcement sources tell us the rapper was arrested Saturday following a verbal altercation with his off-going girlfriend, which police say escalated to the point where Shy grabbed a firearm and made a threat. Okay, he made a threat. That's what police say. He grabbed the firearm and made a threat. We don't know if he really made that threat or if he even grabbed the firearm, because we're going based off of the police. The police was not there when this was happening. We're in a day where you can't even trust the police words. No, they're not here to defend us. No, especially as black niggas. No, they're not here to defend us. That's what we're told by law enforcement. It also reads, we're told the alleged incident played out on a public street around 9 a.m. Saturday. 9 a.m. Saturday on a public street. So if it's 9 a.m. Saturday on a public street, we should have witnesses, correct? Because I'm pretty sure there's those of you guys that wake up faithfully every morning, you know, with your morning routine. Some of you guys wake up, drink coffee. I know some of you wake up to go jogging. Some of you wake up to go to the gym. Some of you wake up just to be out. You got work. You gotta do this. You got this plan. So we're told the alleged incident played out on a public street around 9 a.m. Saturday, and Shy took off after the argument. Our sources say West Hollywood sheriff's deputies got involved and a criminal report was made. A criminal report was made. They don't specify by who at all. But yeah, it was a female, his girlfriend, his on and off girlfriend, that has filed the docs. But the sources say West Hollywood sheriff's got involved and a criminal report was made. So something ain't right there. Something is not right. This has nothing to do with the female at all. Because it would have said that the file report that she posted claimed was reported. Shy was eventually tracked down by 6 p.m. and arrested. Now I'm going to tell you this. When someone gets caught with a gun charge, and you're in the music industry or the Hollywood industry, especially black people, we're at the point of a decision, especially with a gun charge. Because after you get caught with a gun charge and charged for a felony, you have about only a couple of times before you're caught again with a felony charge with a pistol or any type of gun. Okay? Shy Glizzy was booked on a felony charge of making criminal threats. Records show he was released after about 4 hours behind bars on a $50,000 bond. 4 hours. The number 4, pay attention, number 4 symbolizes numerology, death, and black people. Black people and death. Number 4 always, in numerology specifically, has to deal with number 4 and death. That's what black people represent. The number 4 and death. 4 hours behind bars on a $50,000 bond. 50,000. 50. 50 is a jubilee. That's half of someone's life. 50 jubilee means a new pretty much like a new age, a new start, a fresh new start of something that's new. So he started something new. $50,000 bond. Our sources say police did not find a gun on Shy when he was arrested. There we go again. So this could all be a false accusation because they didn't find a gun. They ain't find no gun. They did not find no gun. And yet he got charged for threatening his girl with a gun and making threats. But where's the gun? Now, every time you guys hear about police arresting someone because of a gun charge, they always find a gun. So you telling me when it comes to a celebrity, you ain't gonna find no gun? You telling me celebrities are smarter than law enforcement out here for them not to find a gun? For them not to find a gun, something is wrong there. Either we need some new law enforcement, some new detectives, some new something. Because if that's the case, we got a lot of celebrities out here getting away with gun charges and not finding a gun. So either you're making false accusations or you're arresting people for no reason. Because you ain't find no evidence with no gun. Threats, everybody make threats every day. So you can't just arrest someone based off of just that. I know that for a fact. Because there was a situation where I'm in North Carolina right now, but in New York, where I've seen a couple of people get threatened. Alright, hold on, let's get down to a personal experience. I've been threatened. And no police came into the situation. I'm a grown ass adult. No police came into the situation. Anyway, continue. Our sources say police did not find a gun on Shy when he was arrested, and he denied ever threatening the girlfriend, who we're told he's been dating off and on for 4 months. For 4 months, 4 hours behind bars, and they've been dating for 4 months. There goes that number 4 again. I wouldn't be surprised if his girlfriend is black, honestly, right now. There's a lot of 4s out here. We're told the case remains under investigation. We've reached out to Shy. So far, no word back. They're not going to get a word back. Not from Shy. Not from Shy himself. I'm sorry, that's not going to happen. Any smart nigga would know that anything you say in the court of law will be held against you. So no, he is not going to speak. At his the title that he carries, Shy Glizzy, I keep on saying his name wrong. Shy Glizzy. That's his title. Again, the one that's getting in trouble is Marquise. That's his actual name. Shy Glizzy is his alias. That's his title. That's his superstar title. So for him to continue to be Shy Glizzy, he has to come to an agreement under his contract to be Shy Glizzy. He didn't complete a task that was given to him, and therefore this is why he's getting in trouble for what he's getting in trouble for right now. Because he decided to he think he's one of those people that can get away with what he's done and continue to keep his style as Shy Glizzy. That's that ego going to his head. The next article is from the same thing. This one is a more recent update one. This is from last night, 5/17/2023, 5:40 p.m. TMZ. Article headline: Shy Glizzy ex-girlfriend claims he threatened to kill her and her family. So we go to threaten the girlfriend to threaten to kill her and the family. So now we're adding more shit. So what was it, 15, 16, 17, 17. 2 days after the initial report, it was updated. Shy Glizzy's ex-girlfriend claims he threatened to kill her and her family and her friends and any man she dates in the future. Now, red flag for me is article headline says Shy Glizzy ex-girlfriend claims he threatened to kill her and her family. Now we got friends and any man she dates in the future. Again, something's just not adding up here. And now she's got a court order protection. The rapper's ex-model Amaya Colon makes the shocking claims in her request for a restraining order against him. telling the judge he's been threatening her ever since she broke things off with him. I'm sorry, Amaya Cullen. Shy don't need to threaten you. Okay? Shy don't need you. Shy was up. Okay? This is what I think. This is what I'm going to tell you I think. I think Shy, right? And this dumb bitch is mad that Shy ain't doing Shy ain't bending down and doing what she wants. Therefore, she's going to do everything possible to get this guy in trouble, to have what this guy has. I ain't saying this guy has what he has through good means or good intentions or anything like that. This guy straight up sold his soul when he decided to become involved in the Hollywood industry. He's done off already. His soul's already taken. The girl's trying to take advantage of that and get what Marquise, right, which is his actual name, would be benefiting from. Because you take Marquise out the picture, because so according to the world, the music he makes, how the world's hypnotized nowadays, you got a lot of niggas thinking, oh, this guy, oh yeah, he's a hell of a good rapper, and they support him, and that's how he stays in the spotlight. No, that it doesn't stay like that forever. Not at all. Not at all. The rapper's ex-model, Amaya Cullen, makes the shocking claims in her request for a restraining order against him, telling the judge he's been threatening her ever since she broke things off with him. According to the docs obtained by TMZ, Amaya claims Shy has repeatedly told her he will kill her and her mother. So we go from her family, her friends, anyone she decides to date after him. But it says right here in the second paragraph that according to the docs obtained by TMZ, and my clinic Shy has repeatedly told her he will kill her and her mother. That's it. That's all we're saying. We ain't see nothing about friends, anything about family, except her mother, or guys that comes after him. That's the extra. Extra. Yeah, that's the extra. That's to make it sound more, what's the word I'm looking for? More dramatic than what the situation really is. She says he's been making the threats ever since she broke up with him in April. And she says he sent her a text that said, "I'ma fuck your life up." I'ma fuck your life up. For those of you that's been in a relationship, Everyone says that. That's not even a threat to me. It seems like she has some kind of hold against this guy. Like the law enforcement is gonna believe her over him. And nowadays, yes, that's exactly what's gonna happen. Unless his label could get him some good lawyers and stuff like that, or his label have good lawyers, she'll win this case. Or if he complies with what his contract says, he's home free. No restraining order, no nothing. Continue to put out wherever he's gonna put out. Still continue to work for his label. Still being enslaved to his masters, pretty much. Masters, yes. When I say masters, it sounds eerie, right? Masters. Most rappers, the masters to their music. Masters don't have to do with college, because you get a master's degree, a master in this, master in that. Your masters in the music industry or Hollywood, the masters to the rights of what you produced or made. There's different meanings to masters. Amaya claims she started dating Shy in December, but broke up with him on April 28th because she says he has anger issues. Anger issues in society, anger issues in general society. Anger issues has to do with a mental state. Those of you that's awakened and stuff like that, anger issues has to do with certain demons. Anger is an emotions. Emotions is a spiritual thing. Believe it or not, emotions are spiritual. It's emotion. You can't see emotions. People can express the emotion they feeling, but you can't see the specific emotion. Emotion is a spiritual thing. You let these things inside of you, and then you experience them. Amaya claims she started dating Shy in December, but broke up with him on April 28th because she says he has anger issues. She says Shy did not take the breakup well, and things reached a head on May 13th. May 13th, when he was arrested for allegedly threatening her. It goes back to just saying her. Nothing about her family, nothing about her mother, nothing about her friends, nothing about... And I'm going to keep on bringing that up, because they're going to make it more dramatic. That's why I'm here, to express this news to you, so I can break it down for you guys. Because when most people read this article, they're going to miss that. They're going to miss the fact that the title, right, which says Shy Glizzy, ex-girlfriend claims he threatened to kill her and her family. That's one. And then it adds right here, again, Shy Glizzy, ex-girlfriend claims he's threatened to kill her, her family, her friends, and any man she dates in the future. That's two. That's another one. And then here we go again. The rapper's ex-model Amaya Coleman makes shocking claims in her request for a restraining order against him, telling the judge he's been threatening her ever since she broke things off with him. That's 3. According to docs obtained by TMZ, Amaya claims Shy has reportedly told her he will kill her and her mother. No friends, no man after him. That's 4. And then we got a 5th one right here. Amaya claims Shy has reportedly told her he will kill her. No, not that one. She says he's been making threats ever since she broke up with him in April. And she says he sent her a text that said, "I'm gonna fuck your life up." There goes 5. And each of those statements has been adding, subtracting a number of people. So we can't even trust police sources, Amaya's sources, because again, it has nothing to do with the police. It has nothing to do with Amaya. The reason this guy is on the news and TMZ is because it has to do with him specifically. Him, the name Shy Glizzy, his label, what he represents for black and deaf, and the decisions he has to make being an influencer. That's what he is. As a black man, he is an influencer. He has control. Being an influencer, a real influencer, for example, like Leonardo da Vinci. Being an influencer is someone that has the capability of starting a whole domino effect of change. A lot of people, since the beginning of time, has used that opportunity to benefit them and not the majority of people. Your kings, for example, a lot did take care of their kingdom, yes, but they abused their powers in some shape or form because they were able to. They had access to it. That's the blessing and the curse of having free will. But if your mind isn't trained to do what's right over wrong, you're liable to do what's wrong every single time. You need to discipline. They need to discipline. They need to discipline. In the docs, Amaya claims on May 13th she was driving around Los Angeles and Shy was following her. She said she was stopped at a red light when he got out of his car and approached her car, banging on her car with the handle of a gun. She said she drove away, but he followed her and tried to run her off the road, hitting her car with his car and causing damage. Now, this is the second article. The first article didn't involve that. This is an updated form. And this is supposedly what he did in the updated form. Now, when it doesn't make sense to me, because when a report is put in, you're supposed to put in everything that happens, right? Why you doing what you're doing, and specifically what you want done. If that was the case, how come that wasn't put onto the actual report that happened on 5/15 when it actually happened 2 days ago? That should have not been left out, but they needed to update it to add that. TMZ broke the story. Shy Glizzy was arrested on May 13th. He was arrested on May 13th on a felony charge of making criminal threats after his ex told police he pulled a gun on her. Amaya claims she told Shy to stop contacting her, but she says he keeps messaging her, threatening to kill her, and post explicit pictures and videos of her without her consent in what she believes is an attempt to ruin her modeling career. And we're still adding more things. She says he keeps messaging her, threatening to kill her. Where's the messages? We need to see the messages, the post of the messages. We got. You can't automatically assume that he did this without the messages. If this really happened, you have to post the messages. Let us see the messages. Let us figure out whether it's a threat or not. Because right now, as far as TMZ putting it, I don't know who to believe. Threatening to kill her and post explicit pictures. Now that, if you don't want no pictures of you being shown to people who it don't belong to being shown, why are you taking pictures like that? Why are you degrading yourself like that if you don't want people being shown that? You don't want to get exposed. Why is there pictures like that of you then? Benefit of the doubt or not, don't trust. That's why females nowadays need to stay humble and not be so open with showing their bodies to everyone, or think that people shouldn't take what's on the internet and spread it, and you not being able to say nothing. But I'm sorry, once it's on the internet, you have nothing to say about it. The whole world can do whatever the hell they want with it. 100%. It's not no longer your personal picture, it's everybody's picture now. Because as soon as you post it, you allowed every single person in the world to have access to it. Every single person in the world that has internet access, and you decide to post a picture or a video up of you, and you don't want certain people to get it, whether or not you want certain people to get it, they have the ability to get it. It doesn't matter how hard it takes or how hard it is for them to get it. It is possible for them to get it. So why did you do it? Again, I'm not making excuses for Shy Glizzy thinking what he did was right or anything, but for those females that think, oh, it's okay for me to have this up, I should not have to worry about people blackmailing me or exposing me or giving out my content to other people because it's on internet. No. That gives them more of a right. It is no longer yours, it's everybody's. It is no longer yours, it's everybody's. Shy Glizzy X also claims he texted her best friend, "I'ma get her ass beat." Shy Glizzy X also claims he texted her best friend, "I'ma get her ass beat." So the threat, the reason why she's trying to get a restraining order, okay, him threatening her is one thing. But the threat was, "I'm going to get her ass beat," is him saying, "I'm going to get someone to put their hands on you." So why is he in the news for threatening her? Really, the person that should be in, if it's going to happen, you can't really do shit until it actually happens. You can't do shit unless it actually happens. If it's just a threat. Now, okay, I understand. You got hate crimes, right? Nowadays, you can't say, openly say, "Oh, you're gay," da da da, or you're lesbian, da da da. 'Cause you get fined. Or you're bisexual, da da da. You're transgender, you get fined because that's the norm nowadays. But so it's okay for someone that probably didn't do something to get in trouble because all he says, "I'm gonna get her ass beat." This guy only got in trouble for a gun charge. But the gun charge was only based because she wanted to file a restraining order and just happened to say that she was threatened with a gun. This guy got charged for a gun charge just because a female claimed that she was threatened by him with a gun. But it gets weirder and weirder. The judge granted a temporary restraining order, and now Shy Glizzy has to stay 100 yards away from Amaya. And he's barred from contacting her. The judge also prohibits Shy from posting and distributing any explicit photos and videos he may have of Amaya. We reached out to Shy Glizzy's camp. So far, no word back. Again, I don't expect him or his camp to have no word back. These niggas is smart. They know to keep their mouth shut. Because this is the media. Understand, guys, this is the media. You guys can't listen to the media. It's much deeper than that. You have to go to, as they would say, the backstage of things where the media don't have access to. This has to do with Shy Glizzy's career. Where he's going towards, where he's headed. Is he going to make it to the top, or is he going to completely fall off to where we don't hear about him again? Is he going to be locked up for good for having a gun? Or supposedly be claiming for a report claiming that he had a gun? which is they didn't say that the police found or anything. The police never found that. So this man can't get locked up for no gun at all. Therefore, is more and more looking like he's gonna make it back into the spotlight, because if you get in trouble. Sorry about that. We had some technical difficulties. But where I left off, we're in the middle of alright, here we go. This is where we left off. Shy Glizzy's ex also claims he texted her best friend, "I'm gonna get her ass beat." The judge granted a temporary restraining order, and now Shy Glizzy has to stay 100 yards away from Maya, and he's barred from contacting her. The judge prohibits Shy from posting and distributing any explicit photos and videos he may have of Maya. We reached out to Shy's Glizzy's camp. So far, no word back. Which was pretty much at the end of that. So again, they're not even waiting for Shy's response. Or his camp. They're waiting for his camp. They're not. That's another thing you gotta look for. Shy's camp. It's not his camp that got in trouble. So why are they waiting for his camp to reach out? Why are they reaching out to his camp? It should be Marquisha reaching out to hear a word from him, not his camp. His camp had nothing to do with the threats or the restraining order. So why are we going through the camp? Notice how in the industry it's always the camp. Pay attention to that. It's the camp. In the industry, when you hear your favorite rapper get in trouble and they waiting for a response from the camp, don't take that lightly. There's a reason why they go to the camp. The campaign, Shy Glizzy's campaign, the people who promotes him, the people who for example, you know how these presidents and your governments, your politicians, they fund. They give funds to people to promote them. That's what a camp is. That's how these government officials and the politician officials, they get their supporters through the camps, the promotions. It's like another form of entertainment for people. But it's not entertainment. It's far from entertainment. Our people need to wake up and understand being an influencer, anything you do, anything you say, any action you take, keep it off of social media. See, this is how I view it. I used to be heavy on social media. I backed off of it because I rather me know my own move than everybody else know my move before I do. Therefore, I can't get in trouble for anything that no one knows. Because only I know it. As long as I stay off the grid, I know for a fact I can't be touched. If I don't post anything, no one knows where I'm at. Unless I let myself be known and my location. They know where all these celebrities are at. They know where all the rappers are at. And their family. Anyone that signed a contract, they know where you at and who you deal with. You guys need to start waking up. Start waking up doing your research. Pay attention to certain things. Gather knowledge inside your head. Gather it, observe. Observation. Yes, the power of voice is very powerful, but something more powerful than that is the power of observation. You get more knowledge from the power of observation than the power of the voice. The power of the voice is just a skill. The power of observation is also another skill, but it's a skill that you gain more information from. You don't get information from speaking. You get information from observing, listening, paying attention, seeing. Use your eyes, use your ears. Use your gut feeling. And you will understand. Anyway, we're going to close up here. Again, this is your host, Brother Amik Israel. It is May 18th. We are closing now at 7:46. And today's news was from TMZ. Well, news article, headline was from TMZ. And it was on Glizzy. I can't express how much it means to use your observation, your senses of observation. You'll be open to so much more stuff if you just observe. My people need to be woken up. And I'm here to bring the news to wake you guys up. This article has nothing to do with Amaya and her being threatened or anything. This has to do with Glizzy being an influencer and being charged with a gun charge and no gun being found. This is him being an influencer and having to make a decision and to get back in line of following what they want him to do compared to what he actually wants to do. Now, this is his fault. He got himself into the situation. I'm not saying that he's innocent in this situation. He is by far probably the most he's the biggest suspect in this situation. But because he's a star, quote unquote, because that's what all these Hollywood people are, all these industry people are, just stars. Like the stars in the sky. The host, the host of heaven, but he's the host of earth, as it says in the Bible. As it is in heaven, it is on earth. Heaven is earth, earth is heaven. It's the same thing. Same thing that happens on earth, it happens in heaven. Just think about it. Again, this is your brother Lamik Israel. It is May 18th, 2023. And this is coming from TMZ articles. One from the 15th and one from the 17th, which is yesterday. We'll have more coming to you. To all my brothers and sisters, have a good night. Anaya bless you. And appreciate you guys for listening in.